I mean, who doesn't like colouring in? Come on.
Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
Hey guys, me Pazzy, and welcome back to another vlog of a VCE Student vlog. In today's episode, I'm going to be going through my top 5 study tips. Be warned, they're coming out in no particular order, so the 5th may be the best, you don't know. So let's get started. My first tip is Whiteboard It Up. And you guys are probably sitting there going, what the hell is Whiteboard It Up? Okay, Whiteboard It Up is legit my best tip, and it's become like my go-to thing. Like I love this thing. So basically what it is, it's you use a whiteboard to put all your pieces of work and everything that you need to do onto it, and then as you complete it, you just rub, like you mark it in. So this is my whiteboard. You guys might have seen this before, but basically, well, hold it from the top, how about that? Basically, it's just got things like, this is psychology, and this has got complete memory. So I had a memory worksheet that I had to do, so I've completed that now. This one's EL, English language, and this is, what does that say? Print off documents. I haven't printed off these documents for a book I have. So that's just a reminder that I need to print the documents off. A lot of these are SACs, or SAC preparation and studies, but basically when you finish that area, or when you get halfway through it, it's nice to be able, it's like a rewarding thing when you color it in and you're just like, yeah, I finished that. I got that down pat. But yeah, this is I love this. It works so well for me, and I just think it would work well for you guys, you know, being able to color in once you finished. And I mean, who doesn't like coloring in? Come on. So I have completed 2 things on this current whiteboard, and that's just the memory sheet and a SAC that I had a couple of weeks ago. And basically, it's just got everything else in it that I have due either this week or coming up. This week is the last week of term, so most of this stuff is due this week. So that's my first tip, the Whiteboard It Up. So you guys might find this helpful, you might not, but have a go. It might work. The whiteboard doesn't need to be massive for it to work. It's just somewhere you can write down what you have due and, you know, that sort of thing. My next one is get as much work done at school as possible. What I find is I'm more prone to procrastination at home than at school, mostly because the school blocks every good website anyway. But if I get everything done at school, then I can go home and enjoy my time at home and not have to worry about, you know, oh, there's a maths assignment that I forgot I had to do. Let me quickly rush and do this at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's just better if you finish everything at school. Well, if you have the time to finish it at school, if you stay back after school, our school, I've had too many times saying school in this one. After class on a Thursday, we have this great group that goes from 3:15 to 5:30, and we basically just get to study straight through. And you know, you have breaks and that sort of stuff, but it gives you chance to be able to study after school when otherwise the school would be closed to people. So I find that really helpful. I try to go down to those Thursday afternoon classes, and if I have a lot of homework, then I'll just smash them out. So it's always good to have that sort of thing. My next tip is to use the study design to your advantage. Now, for you guys who don't know, but Victoria, VCE, I don't know if this is anywhere else, but the way VCE works is that every subject has a study design, and under the study design, there are outcomes. So psychology study design may have outcome 1 as memory. I'm just making this up. I don't know if that's exactly it. But underneath each outcome is a bunch of dot points, like say 7 to 8 dot points on that like topic. And what you can do is if you grab one of those dot points and just all these dot points have like keywords in them. So memory may be like, you know, your different parts of the brain and your hippocampus and that sort of stuff. And basically what you do is you highlight those words and you define them. so then you get this massive book, a dot point book, that's what we call it in psychology, of just all your notes all organized into this little book that is easier for you to study behind and be able to read over and understand when you get to your exams at the end of the year. So far I found it really useful, even for SACs. So overall, it's a great tip. Like, praise my psychology teacher for teaching me that one. The last two are more about how you work. So when I work, I work out. I don't work in my room. This is my room. It's a bit chaotic. It's got gaming stations. It's got games everywhere. It's got things just chucked everywhere. I mean, this wall's distracting enough. But basically, I don't work in this room. I have a space outside in the family room where I stick my headphones in, I listen to my tunes, and I smash out work. And that's a comfy area where I know I will not be distracted. This area where I feel safe and I feel confident that I can smash out work. You know, so that's another one. And my final one is organization. Organization. It's such a key thing. And I know people always say, make sure you stay organized, but you know, even just putting your things in putting like everything in a section. So make sure everything in memory is under memory, and make sure, you know, in other subjects, in maths, you know, maybe you know, data, make sure everything from data is, you know, under that data piece, you know, and you don't have, I don't know, algebra stuck under data or something. You know, you just got to make sure it's all organized, or you're going to get to the end of the year and your notes are going to be this thick and you're going to be going, I have to sort through this now. And you have like 3 weeks to your exams. I did that with geography. I typed up maybe 75% of it, but I could have spent those 3 weeks doing so much more if I just had organized at the start of the year and had stayed organized throughout the year. So I hope you guys have gotten an insight on how to study and a few tips that I used to make study easier for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall catch you later. This has been Tazzy, and I'm signing out.